Hey everyone, how you guys doing today? All right. So today I thought we'll talk about kind of like perspective. Now, I'm a coach, and one of the things that I encounter a lot with students and private clients is that um, as people, we tend to have one of two directions we work through. So what do I mean? When people come to you, they're either going to be facing one of two directions. Some people like to focus on the challenge, the problem, and they will talk about the problem and the challenge, and they keep going on and on and on and on about it. And then others, all they just want is, look, I know there's a challenge, just tell me how to fix it so I can get on with my life. Okay. Um, these are the two groups you're always going to find. Now, you are as a person, you belong to one of those groups. As a coach, what I do when I work with clients is try to get them to focus here. Now, of course, before you go here, you need to take a look at this as well. But spend maybe like 10% or less of your time here and 90 or more percent of your time here. Here's the reason why. Have you ever had someone, do something hurtful to you, something that really upsets you? And notice how you felt at the time, and every time after it happened, it could even be years afterwards, when you thought about what the person had done to you or what the person had done. You had this surge of emotions: anger, bitterness. Have you ever been in that space? I know we all have at one point or the other, right? Now, how helpful was that for you? Were you able to make any progress in your life by focusing on all the things that had gone wrong, all the things the person had done that was hurtful? The answer is no. Because as long as you keep focusing on what the person did to you, you're going to start remembering a lot of other things that the person probably did wrong as well. And what tends to happen is you lose sight of the good that the person probably has done for you at one point in time or the other. And whether you like it or not, nobody and no situation is 100% bad. It never is. There's always a gem of positivity, of opportunity in any crisis situation, in any negative so called situation. We are the ones that actually apply the labels to the situation, right? If you decide that, look, when something happens, yes, you acknowledge it, you do not deny it, this happened. And the next question is, how can I use this to my advantage? How can I benefit from this? How can I leverage this? And you start doing that, look, literally, miracles can happen. I have a client, and he's going to share his story someday somewhere. So I won't really go into that. But he really wanted to get started with his business. And he was committed, he was determined. And because of his determination, he was going all out, looking for every means to raise funds for his business. And while trying to do that, he got ripped off, you know? And you would think that would put a dampener on him, but instead he said, you know what? I've learned from this, and I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to keep going on. And he just kept going on. And before you knew what was happening, less than a week after, he got ripped off by someone, he lost some money. Here comes, this information from another source saying, hey buddy, the request you put in some time ago is all approved now. You're going to get a load of money, or some bunch of money, that you've been looking for. And lo and behold, he now has more than enough to start running his business. What's my point? When you work with me, never expect that I'm going to spend time here on problems. I like to spend time here. When you focus on the opportunity and the solution, what happens is that your mind expands and you begin to see how you can leverage what's happening for your benefit. So, as you look at your business, you're going to encounter challenges in life. You will encounter challenges. Here's my suggestion: start thinking, just take a quick look, like a snapshot of the problem, and then start thinking about how can I use this to my advantage? In what way can I leverage this to give me some a positive outcome? And as you begin to think like that, what's going to happen is that you automatically get to the point where when things happen to you, or things happen, I don't like to say things happen to you, because things are neutral, really, if you think about it. They're neutral. An earthquake, a storm, those things are neutral. They don't like have any emotions like, yeah, I'm gonna get him or I'm gonna get her. No, they're neutral. But God forbid anything like that happens. But when something negative happens to you, it just happens, right? You decide, this is what it is. How am I gonna play this out so that it gives me a positive outcome? And as you start thinking like that, like I said, just started to say, you will find out that things don't bother you as much. And people will begin to wonder, like, hey, look, aren't you moved? I mean, this happened. You're like, I know, but I guess, there's an opportunity here. I just want to see what it is, and I'll figure a way out. And when you start talking like that, solutions keep coming your way. Okay? So work on that. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.